Hello and welcome to another edition of the Royally Rich Lifestyle Show with me, Ian Pelham Turner.
And with me, Helena Chard.
And as always, we're very grateful to Helena Castrati from ALB UK TV, from Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck from USA Global TV and Radio, Nancy Duen and Honey Caleria for their collaborations as well, and for Londres TV at the moment. And let us get on with the show. Let's roll the titles. It's a great show. So, Helena, there's lots of things going on. What's been going on?
There's been lots going on. I don't know if it's quite the silly season yet. I don't think it is quite because we've got lots of fun things like trooping coming up. But yes, there's lots of similar news sort of rotating. But, yes, there's been some poignant things as well. We've had, obviously, Pope Francis, his funeral, and Prince William attended the funeral with world leaders for and on behalf of King Charles. Everyone gathered in Rome for this historic event and, obviously deeply loved and courageous Pope Francis. And William was, was great. People were really happy, looking forward to him being king. He was elegant, he was polite, drama-free, and they were just saying what an ideal king he'll be. He was also wearing, they were talking about his dark blue suit, saying they weren't too sure whether it was inappropriate or not. Obviously, if you're not Catholic, you can wear blue suits, and I do think that Donald Trump as well was wearing blue. But there were lots of chats, and everything went well. And people were talking about Pope Francis, just all the wonderful little funny facts about him. One being that he was a nightclub bouncer in his earlier days. I didn't realise in Argentina, and I hadn't quite realised as well that he'd chosen really to live not in the palace. He lived in the Vatican guest house, which just goes to show his humble lifestyle. So we will always remember him. So good to know. But also fun and games were happening in sunny London, where we had the London Marathon. Lots and lots of people coming together to raise money for charity. It's actually the 45th London Marathon. Can you believe it? It started in 1981, and it started, I think it's 7,741 entrants. That's what it started with. Now it's 56,000 entrants. People obviously enroll. It's 26.2 miles, and billions have been raised for charity, which is just so wonderful. It's wonderful to see how much energy and passion people put into it. People dress up. It's pretty incredible. You have to finish within 8 hours. And I think Princess Beatrice is the only royal that has taken part in the occasion. And she was part of a human caterpillar in 2010. And I think that was raising money for her mother's charity. So hopefully we will see who would be the children. I would imagine we'll see in years to come in the marathon. It would be good, wouldn't it, to see Prince George and the children. It'd be lovely. So moving on, something that we've been talking about a fair amount, because I know Fox has been asking us about Prince Andrew. We have heard the sad events of obviously Virginia Giuffre's death by suicide recently. And it's led to more conversation about Prince Andrew, emblazoned and international headlines. Us asking, will he be coming back? What's happening? What's he feeling? As if anything had changed. We know that Prince Andrew has an unshakable self-belief, and he doesn't want to feel left behind at all. But it was agreed with the late Queen Elizabeth that he would step down. And various things. And I just feel that at the moment, I think we just need to give him a little bit of space. We're going to hear lots more about Prince Andrew because people are just gunning for him in every single way. But I think, as they are with lots of high-profile people, he's had a huge fall from grace, and I think now he will just, he's in a bit of a rock and a hard place. So I think we just have to take a step back. I don't know what your thoughts are, Ian, on that.
I just think, as you say, quite like the same. This is not going to go away. I think the next thing is that I was reporting recently is that the eulogy at the funeral will be damning yet again. I think it's just going to keep on resonating in a bad way for Andrew himself. I think the royal family will distance themselves from all of this. And as I say, he's just further and further out into the cold. From what I understand, William doesn't want him as part of the royal family anymore. And Charles is really caught between state and brotherhood at the same time.
I think the good thing about it, he has got a very caring family and obviously grandchildren. And, he can do a whole lot of good in the world if he throws himself into maybe something else. He just needs to find his new thing, whatever that is. But I think the family's everything, isn't it? So he hopefully will be fine. And I think we're going to keep it just quick today, aren't we, Ian? So just talking about, obviously, Prince William and Princess Kate, as they are known, although she's Princess Catherine, isn't she, not Kate? I think it's for the for internet that they use that name, celebrating their 14th anniversary. As we said, in the Scottish Islands, and known as the Duke and Duchess of Rothesay. They arrived on the Isle of Mull. There was bagpipes, people were cheering. They were so happy to meet them. And I have to say, they look rather dapper, both of them. And I think, as usual, everything turned to Princess Catherine and looking absolutely gorgeous with her new lighter hair, which was shimmering in the sunshine. And everyone was talking about their sort of tweedy jackets and how they just looked just very casual and relaxed and enjoyed speaking to people. So they were talking to tourists and in the capital. And as I understand, I'd love to visit Mull. It's a beautiful place, home to around 3,000 people. Lots of coloured houses, which I think always looks amazing. Lots of lovely coastline, wildlife, a complete charming place. But as we know, they're there helping community, meeting craftspeople, farmers and residents. And they have given 2 big donations from the Royal Foundation, where they're going to be helping a couple of spaces in Mull. And it's for younger people so that they can enjoy themselves and obviously do well communicating with each other. And they're there protecting and championing the natural environment. So there's lots of lovely things, lots of reports coming. They're still there. So we will hear later on how it's gone. But beautiful weather. So lucky them. So we will continue on this next week. I mean, obviously there's lots going on for the Sussexes as well. But that's for next week. We've got lots of things coming up. I know that Buckingham Palace has announced a key royal will be going to the US, and it's always interesting to hear how we keep everything going with the US, and obviously with our US friends as well. So we've heard that it's actually going to be the Duke of Edinburgh who has been chosen. So that's something fun that's coming up. And I'm actually going to end on something which I think is fun, probably more so for myself as well. And I know that, Ian, you remember as well the viral. So just when the Prince and Princess of Wales got married, there was a T-Mobile viral that was created, and lots of lookalikes of the whole royal family. I was helped cast those. Wonderful lookalikes, and it was a huge sort of reenactment of the royal wedding, and it was such fun. And you could see all the sort of racing down the cathedral, and William and Kate lookalikes, really great fun. And I think what the indication is lots of people have found it, obviously because it's the 14th wedding celebration, but it also showed that people were really interested in the fun aspect, as well as it being a viral. So there was obviously T-Mobile involved, so there's a sort of monetary value there too, but everyone enjoyed the sheer fun factor. And I think that's what we need at the minute. We need fun. Everyone needs some joy in their lives. So If anyone gets a moment, do have a quick look. It is a very fun viral, and it was great to shoot as well. So there's lots more news, but I think for the minute, I think we're doing well, unless there's something you'd like to chat about, Ian.
No, that's fine. So basically, we will show 2 clips now from William and Kate in the Isle of Mull, and then come back with our guest for the day. Stay tuned.
With 65 farmers and butchers now. How you find the sunshine still everywhere? But it's not been used by one sort or other. It's just open to anyone on an honesty basis, so people just come in here with a broad.
Yeah, so I was wondering if you would like to have a brush stroke. You don't have to.
No, I'm okay.
Oh, no,
Don't give me a tournament part. I'll do a treat on my
Freestyle. You're up for it? Just by nature of it being in a bunker, you're paying I think we've. Do you want to finish it off? I think we've found Banksy. It's you. Yeah.
That's great. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Showing you up. It's about usually happens. What can't she do?
Nothing.
That one there.
Where's this going to go?
Sticking 1 or 2 in here.
Yes, then you
Go to the fridge again.
How big are the nails in this one?
slowly.
Oh, they're tiny. They're only that
Okay,
sort
but
of.
enough depth to get into.
Yeah.
It's used most.
Solid.
It's pretty.
So this will stay out. Would it be for? Do you have to treat? Because it's open.
Well, this is staying inside. This is going down the toilet.
Where we see the fish outside.
Yeah.
These are hepatitis, so we've got 12 ewes, and we've had 15 lambs. Yeah, barbecue. I've made a little glaze as well. It's just a honey whiskey glaze, so I've used the local whiskey from the cheese farm. So we're just gonna glaze them like this. Yes. And then, I get the offal from the slaughterhouse, and it's been. So this is the old part of the building, and then through there's an extension. But this was stone walls, there was no roof. These windows.
Where was this?
This was taken recently in the 80s. He was on the And she, we had an Irish painter in college with the Queen. So
It's so lovely that you've taken that. Apart from sausage rolls.
My favorite food was the sausage.
Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Good, come on.
What else have you tried this
I'm not sure.
Which
Doesn't
year?
sound very
Same
convincing.
year?
Not like
Different years. Different years. We'll have to keep a look out. If you hear of any door fronts, you really let us know.
Go to a marketplace. Well, Natalie, they can find that.
Babies move on. How the gifts out of the goodies.
Bye-bye. Well, you may be able to hear really our next guest on the show today, Caco Barros. He is the most incredible Brazilian singer, guitarist, musician, actor. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to be here with Mr. Ian. Thank you for the invitation.
So, you're known as a multi-talented, facet artist, embarking on a career when you were 16 years of age. What started you playing the guitar?
Yeah, a long time ago. And I started to play because I have a girlfriend.
Oh, I see. It's always a girlfriend.
Yeah, and she had a notebook with some songs, and she started to study. And I says, "Oh, can you borrow me your notebook?" And she says, "Oh yes." So, and instead to dating with her, I start to learn guitar by myself. I'm like a self-made.
Yes.
And yeah, and I start.
Excellent.
Maybe it's 18. I was playing kind of professionally.
Yes.
But I started to learn guitar 11 years.
Okay. But you also trained as well. You graduated. So just tell us a little bit about that time in your life as well.
Yeah, I got one scholarship in my city, my town, and yeah, and the school I didn't finish the course because the scholarship finished as well, but I got so many informations about the music. Studying by myself, and yes.
And you joined the city choir as well. So tell me about that.
Which one?
You joined the choir, I think, in the city as well.
Yes. In the same school, I start to sing in the choir, and the maestrina asked me to sing there, and after that. We set up a group, 4 pieces, just singers. It's a cappella, and we start to do some events for just singing a cappella without instruments.
And then I believe you joined Oswald Montenegro to actually. So tell me about that.
Yeah. Oswaldo Montenegro. It's a very known musician and artist, a great artist in Brazil. He's a very famous, and he was doing casting for his musical theater, and for me it was a great opportunity to do this because so many artists were in the the casting, maybe 300, 400, something like that, and he chose just 60 people, and I was contemplated. Excellent, and I start to my passion for the theater, for the cinema, and musical theaters as well.
Excellent.
For me, it was a great opportunity.
Okay, so why don't we hear one of your songs now? Would you like to play one of your songs for us, please?
Yeah. I'll show one song called O Abraço do Samba. It's let me explain just a bit about this song, because when I move out from Brazil, I move into London. I would like to write a song for special moments when I'm feeling alone. You know, leaving my country, leaving my friends, leaving 35 years my career in Brazil, because I'm restarting my career in London. And I wrote this song called O Abraço do Samba. It's like a samba's hug.
Okay.
You know, to have something, some hug from the good music to, you know, to relax me. Bam boom bam 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 boom bam, bam boom bam 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 boom bam, bam boom bam 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 boom bam, bam boom bam 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 boom bam. Eu do samba fiz mantra, fiz minha meditação. Ele rega as minhas plantas, cuida sempre do meu chão. Eu do samba fiz abrigo, minha casa, meu jardim. Ele sempre está comigo em dia bom, dia ruim. Se hoje é dia da caça, amanhã do caçador, a lição que a vida passa encoraja meu amor. Não há mal que chegue perto, é tudo certo no final. Tempestade é no deserto, sol no mar é bom sinal. Eu do samba fiz a festa, não voltei mais pro divã. Vivo a vida que me resta, já não penso no amanhã. Do samba fiz acalanto, minha reza e uma oração. Minha paz, o eterno manto que me acalma o coração. Hoje sigo a nova estrada, outra história pra escrever. Vejo a vida quando passa, mas a vida não me vê. Ela às vezes me ultrapassa, embaraça meu pensar. Mas o samba me abraça com ar da graça pra cantar. Mas o samba me abraça com ar da graça pra cantar. Bam bum bam 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 bum bam, bam bum bam 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 bum bam, bam bum bam 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 bum bam, bam bum bam 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 bum bam.
Well done. I can see why it makes you so happy.
Yes, yes. The lyrics talk about, you know, to relax when you are in difficult moments.
Yes.
Yes.
I know it well. I understand totally. So I know that you've appeared in France, Italy, Portugal, Spain, and now in London. How do you find London? Is it an easy city to work in? Do people embrace you?
Yes. Firstly, because let me explain something. I I'm thinking, I was thinking to live in Europe since my 17. And London, for me, it's kind of a special place because all the time when I read something about London, something touched my heart about the politeness, you know, the people, very kind people, and I remember I was dreaming in some places in London, and when I discover in the future that London has more opportunity to people understand my music, and I said, oh my God, I think I need to do something to move to London as quick as possible. So, and some friends of mine coming to London, and they asked me, Kako, come to London. But I had so many things, you know, commitments in Brazil, and no money as well to, you know, to live in London. So, but I bear in my mind, and when I decide, I was 46 years old, and I says, okay, doesn't matter, I'm going. And yeah, almost 10 years I'm based in London.
Excellent.
And I love this city, I love these people.
What do you think about samba music, that it is so vibrant, so wonderful to listen to, so happy, so joyful? Why is it, do you think, like that? Are all Brazilians like that, do you think?
Yes. Samba, it's originary, was born in Brazil, and samba, I think it's explain the vibration about our culture, our people in Brazil, and I think it's kind of the good vibration from the samba causes you know, happiness when other people, when other people listen. And yes, and I took the samba to my not main thing, but I'm very happy to you know, to do some sambas and show for the other people, other country, because the vibration is very good.
It's brilliant. Would you like to play a little bit of samba now on the guitar for
Samba,
a second?
Something like that, and it's very interesting because we have in Brazil one very good style called the bossa nova. Most of the people knows about bossa nova, and bossa nova, it's a junction with the samba with the jazz.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's so popular.
Yes.
In around the world.
Yeah.
So, and can I show something?
Yes, please.
Yeah. I wrote this song. It's my own song called "Postcard Love." It's a very good bossa nova. Tonight the night has come on walk with me and wash pure our souls with the bliss of love. And let's talk about things that only lovers do and forget our doubts. I believe in you. Let's forget the past and the disillusion. Tonight the moon is clear, now we have a chance. Between kisses, between hugs, to capture romance. There in Rio by the sea, our picture postcard love. Here in Rio by the sea, our picture postcard love. Picture postcard love.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Well done, well
Thank
done.
you.
How do you feel when you're singing?
Oh, it's my. I'm feeling in the heaven because I realize when I stop to sing for a long time for some reason, my body start to be sick. And yeah, it's my great passion to sing, to write songs, to play, because I have a mission, Mr. Young. My mission is bring happiness for people through my music and spread love, you know, good things, good vibration, and show our culture, vibrant culture from Brazil.
Do you think Brazilian music is healing as well? Because it as I say, it's the vibes that come from it. It makes people feel happy. So when people are perhaps in a bad situation, it can lift them up.
I believe, definitely, all kind of music. I think it's healing, but especially I'm suspect to say because I'm Brazilian, but the vibration from the Brazilian music is special because we have multi-cultural influences. We are mixed people. We have good rhythms from the Africans, you know, about the slaves. So we have the Europe influence. We have so many influences, and we got everything, and we create a good music. And I believe the Brazilian music it's a good healing, because the rhythm is contagious. You know what I mean?
Yes. So these days, when you're, you know, performing as well, what are London audiences like? Are they very receptive to what you're singing? And I know that you're part of a community, an outreach ministry community in Park Royal as well, that have been very supportive towards you. So do you find that Brazilian people are very supportive towards each other?
I think the Brazilian community, it's huge in London. But about my audience, when I sing for Brazilian audience, they, oh my God, they are very vibrant with my music. But when I sing for British audience, I realize that they know and they pay attention in every note, every difficult chords, which I do.
I can imagine, because it is, you know, I used to play the guitar myself many years ago now. I wouldn't dream of doing one anymore. But it is very intricate. So do you practice daily to actually keep that?
I'm trying to practice every single day, but London is, you know, we are very busy in London because the life in London is busy. But yeah, I'm trying to do different things all the time when I'm writing the songs. I don't want to use, for example, normal chords. I all the time choosing new sounds, new chords to, you know, something difficult. It's not normal because usually people do.
Yeah.
So I appreciate as well, but I'm trying to find something different every time.
And as I say, you know, when you're playing at the moment, the feeling that comes over you is obviously immense as well. You get very wrapped in the moment at the same time. So for you, what makes a good song?
I think in general, music don't need lyrics, you know. If you compose good sounds, good chords, good progressions, not obvious progression chords, I mean. But when you add a lyric and you can get to do the good prosody between the, you know, the syllabic things with the lyric in the good melody as well, I think it's perfect.
Do you find it easy now to actually create new songs? Does it, you know, I'm thinking of obviously Elton John, that he's able to, in seconds, create this wonderful piece of music. Do you have that same feeling that that you just let it flow?
Yes, sometimes it's so interesting because sometimes I'm sleeping and suddenly one melody or one lyric appear in my mind during the sleep, and every time I interrupt my sleep to write, to note, you know. It's very interesting because if I don't, I lose the melody.
Yes.
And when even when I remember, when I wake up, I forgot, oh my God, but that melody was brilliant. Oh my God. I'm you know, I'm
I totally
crashing with my mind.
I totally, do you know, I have this theory that We're both creatives in our own fields. And I have the same thing as you, is that I wake up at 3 in the morning, you know, and suddenly there's this, what I would call an awesome idea, suddenly sort of comes, and I think, I must remember what it is. Because I think, have you explored all that you want to do, or is there things that you still want to do in your life?
For me, I think each subject, it's one great idea or one simple idea I can transform in one song or one poetry, whatever. But I can imagine the sounds, and when we have good intentions, good vibrations, everything are around us all the time, and we need to be aware to capture these things and transform in a good thing. In my case, with the music.
So the sights and sounds of London are very good. So what is it like for a Brazilian like yourself, to actually be in London? Is it totally different from Brazil?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Just in the sights and sounds of London, you know, do you find a different type of excitement when you're playing your music in London to when you would be in Brazil, for example?
No, as I said, the vibration is with Brazilians. They are very excited, but for British audience, they are more, you know, they have more attention with my music. But the difference, I think, it's cultural, because they know exactly what I'm doing. And I think this is the difference, because the Brazilian, it's a kind of a cultural thing. They don't know properly. They like the sound, they recognize the song, but they don't know properly what to do, what you're doing in the instrument. It's like that. Makes sense?
Yeah, no, I understand. So what type of places do you play in now? Where do you appear in London?
Places where I played.
Yes.
So I have some aims to play in London, of course. But I played, when I got in London, I go for one tour in Italy during two months, playing just in medieval theaters. It's a very interesting tour. But we did so many concerts in London before to go to the tour. So for me, was very interesting, because I had the opportunities to play in different places in London. I played in 606 Jazz Club, the Pheasantry Pizza Express in Chelsea. I think all Pizza Express I played, in Holborn, in Soho, and so many places. And we did a concert as well in a BBC club.
Very good.
Yeah, and I said, oh, it's very good, but one day I would like to play in a TV, TV and BBC, if someone.
I'm sure they will.
Invited me.
How can people get in contact with you if they would like to hire you for an event?
Yes, I'm working with one lady. She helps me with these things, with with my agenda. But you can find me on Instagram. It's Caco Barros, CACOBARROS. And yes, and we can speak.
Excellent. Perhaps you could just play one more of your original songs for us.
Oh, yeah. Dava para ver de longe o brilho do nosso amor, perto de onde o sol se esconde, onde a lua se deitou, numa tarde de domingo, vi sorrindo linda flor. Nosso olhar se viu infindo, nosso peito incendiou, mágica sem explicação, estrada sem sentido algum, força em nosso coração, onde o que era dois se torna um, longe da imaginação, perto desse bem-querer, invisível ilusão, onde pode tudo acontecer. Na, 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 na. Sonho que o amor nos deu asas para ganhar o céu e alcançar o apogeu, exibir nosso troféu. Eu vi o que não se vê com os olhos do coração, o amor nos surpreender, doce invisível ilusão, mágica sem explicação, estrada sem sentido algum, força em nosso coração, onde o que era dois se torna um, longe da imaginação, perto desse bem-querer, invisível ilusão, onde pode tudo acontecer. Na, 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 na. Uou, 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 uou. Na, 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 na. Thank you so much.
That is wonderful. Caco, thank you so much for your time today. You obviously bring the warmth and the generous nature of the Brazilian community in London in the community, and I know it's very respected, the Brazilian community in London as well. And you really amplify that. You know, by your singing, by your nature, by the values that you're bringing as well. So it's wonderful. So thank you so much for appearing on the show today.
Oh, thank you so much for the invitation. I hope you enjoyed this one.
And hopefully we'll have another chance on Londres TV soon with Marcel as well to see how we can work with you all. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you all.
So I'll now just finish the show off.
Okay.
Okay, so that was another wonderful, what an experience today, that the whole studio has been lit up by this wonderful music and this wonderful musician and singer as well. So for me, Ian Pelham Turner, I know Helena, unfortunately, is not very well today, but she made a brave effort to come on the first part of the show to do the royal news as always. Can I thank Helena Chard from ALB UK TV, where we are filming. Can I thank Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck from USA Global TV and Radio. Can I thank our two colleagues as well, Honey Kaleria and Nancy Duen in China and in India. And finally, hopefully soon we will be on other TV channels, even, as we say, the Brazilian channel as well, Londres TV. So have a great week, and we will see you again soon. Take care for now.